Hi there. I just wanted to come on and share what I was doing for dinner tonight. I'm doing meatballs, rice, and broccoli. So I have the rice in the rice cooker. The meatballs I'm starting to mix up, as you can see in this bowl here. I didn't do a video like of me actually mixing up these meatballs because I don't measure when I make meatballs, which my daughter's like, Mom, but I will tell you what I put in them. I put 2 pounds of beef, Italian seasoning, Montreal steak seasoning, oregano, grated Parmesan, and I usually use whatever kind of milk I have like that I need to use up. So today it was a heavy whipping cream. I have used half and half. I've used regular milk. I've used canned milk, but just enough to get it to mix well. And then I will roll them into little balls and put them onto my Pampered Chef stoneware. As you can see, I've already got them. I have 2 pans of them already with Pam on them. And so I will mix them up, do them into balls, shape them into balls, and then put them on the baking sheets. And if I can get it mixed up here, I'll show you something that I also use that I like of Pampered Chefs. And that is 2 sizes. I have the larger scoop and the smaller one. I'm going to use the larger one to see if I think I like the size of this larger one for this. I always spray it with Pam if I'm using meat, just because it, they'll come out anyway, but just makes it a little bit easier, I think. Let me make sure I've got this mixed up really good. Another item that I'm using right now, I know you can't see, let's see if I can, is this scraper. I love Pampered Chef scrapers. They my daughter loves them too when she's home cooking. I have several different sizes. I'll show you a couple of them that are not being used at the moment. I have these 2, the skinny scrapers, the larger size and the smaller size. But then I have this small one, and I like the way it's curved, and it's like the one that I'm using the larger one of, and it's curved. I don't know if you can see because I've got meat on it there. But those are my favorite scrapers to use. They call them scrapers, I guess, but I use them for mixing and all kinds of stuff. So, and then I'm going to take this here, and I'm going to scoop out my mixture, and then I will try to show the pan here. I put it, you simply squeeze this together and it releases. Makes it really easy. It also, it's just a way for me not to have to actually roll it with my hands. And I'll show you, let me do the smaller one so you can see the difference in size. Lots of people use these for cookies and stuff. So this one's right much smaller size. I actually think I may like that better for what I'm doing. So use the smaller one now. And I just put them onto the baking sheet, and then I bake them in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then I serve them with rice, and today I'm making broccoli. Sometimes I do green beans, just depends on what I have. I had some broccoli, so I'm gonna cut the stems off the broccoli, put them in one of my pans to bake as well. So that is today's dinner plan. Just wanted to show you a couple of the items that I was using today and just include you in on my day. So I hope everyone's doing well in this storm. We got a little more mixed weather last night, so I'm hoping though that it's winding down as I have plans for the weekend. So I really want to stick with my plans this time. The last storm really threw me for a loop. I was planning to visit with my parents for a few days, and they live 4 hours away, so I was planning to go spend some time with them. And when the last storm came through, I decided I should postpone that. So unfortunately, due to traveling plans I have in February, it looks like it's going to be March before I get down there. But I will see them before that because they will come to visit up here and where I live. So that's nice that I'll get to see them sooner. I'm sorry I don't have like measurements for the meatballs, but it's just something I've always kind of thrown together, and I kind of know what I should start measuring it out, but it kind of is like not so much with the spices. I could probably measure them out, but like the milk, I kind of just put it in until it's the texture I want. So that's that. Don't have measurements for you. But again, if anybody would like to order, please just let me know. You can order directly from my website. I can give you the link. If you want to comment, send me a DM, or if you have my number, you can text me. I'll be glad to help you in any way I can. And I would love to get some orders. I actually have a party open that I have open, and I've had one customer to order from that so far. And I'd really like to, if I get several orders, if I get enough, I will get some free products, and I'd like to do that so then I can get some new products to share with you, because a lot of what I have shared with you in the past. Of course, if you're just now tuning in, then you may not have seen some of them, so I'm kind of redoing a lot of them. But there's a couple things that would come in handy, I think, that I would like to have, and so I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens with this. And I have it open through most of February, I think all of February. So if you are wanting items, or maybe you want to buy a gift or something like that, this would be a great time, and I can send you that party link. I will post it on the comments of this video. Have a great day.